Hey, what's going on, everyone out there? It's your boy Erob, better known as ATL Erob. Welcome to Motivation with Erob. I believe in me, and I believe in you. So today we got a special guest. He's from Atlanta, Georgia. He's doing a lot of big things out there. He's an athletic trainer. He owns a clothing line. He owns a mobile app. He is a beast. His name is Joshua Nobles. Let's welcome him. What's going on, Josh?
What's going on, man? Appreciate you having me, man.
Yes, sir, man. We happy you in the building, man.
Good to be here.
You know, it's a beautiful thing right now to see somebody like you that comes from, a background of, where people out here in this world is afraid to take leaps and afraid to take a jump on their career and their life. And me coming from West Side Atlanta, it's like it's tough. A lot of people don't make it to that other side, and a lot of things that I preach through Motivation with Erob is talking about people jumping for their gifts and going and taking that leap of faith. So I appreciate you for coming on the show and taking that leap of faith. Talk to the people and let them know who you are, man.
Yeah, man. My name is Joshua Nobles. Friends, people call me J-No. I'm the owner of MP12 Athletics, man. I'm also your favorite entrepreneur athlete if you ain't already had that locked in yet, man. Yeah.
Well, you smooth, man. You smooth.
Yeah,
so tell the people, man, so I heard you say you the owner of MP12 Athletics. Tell the people a little bit about that. So what is MP12 Athletics? What does that stand for? Because I like that. I like that MP, the 12, the athletics. Like, let people know what the MP stand for, what the 12 stand for, and what the athletics. Like, what is that?
Yeah, most definitely, man. So MP12 Athletics, man, I do training services. We help people, athletes.
Mm-hmm.
We help the civilians too. You just trying to get in shape, entrepreneurs, anybody, man. If you want to get your needs for the health and fitness world, then we take care of all that. But MP12, man, just get into it a little bit. MP12, the MP stands for Maintaining Progress. That actually came about. I was in a little group.
Julio, I gotta get him, but that's smooth. Go ahead.
Man. So maintaining progress, man. You always want to maintain progress. You want to keep going forward. You don't want to get stagnant. You want to keep things flowing. So I actually got into that. It was a little group we had when we were doing 7-on-7s when I was in high school, college and stuff. We formed that group. I just ran with it. Maintain progress. And 12 actually came from, that was the number I wore when I was, my first year ever playing football was 12. And then my last year at West Georgia ever playing football, my number was 12. So I just put it together. I like MP12. I like that. Got a nice little ring to it. So I just went ahead, just ran with it. And here we are.
Man, that's dope, man. I love to hear that. So I like the brand in itself. It look like that's pretty high quality. And if you can tell the people, so is MP12 Athletics, I heard you talking about training and stuff. So are you turning that into a clothing brand, a clothing line? I don't know. I'm just curious to know, because that's nice. That's some nice merch. I need to cop some. So tell the people at the house, what is that? Is that an athletic line you're coming out with soon, or what's going on?
Yeah, so MP12, actually, I'm going to take this. I love fashion, man. I like dressing well. I like to look presentable.
Drip.
Everybody, you get what I'm saying? Man. So we going to, I'm doing the fashion line with it, man. But it's not just for athletes or, people that want to just work out in the gear. This is something that you could wear to the club. This is somewhere you can wear to the mall. I like to think of it from my inspiration personally was Nike. Man, you can wear Nike anywhere. I was like, why my brand can't do the same thing?
Right.
So,
that's dope.
Man.
So let me ask you this, on my side, I always tell people we're in the generation now that ownership is key. Because if you own stuff, you could pass that down to generations of generation, and I just feel like that's the key. I always preach that, monetizing your brand. If you monetize your brand, you can take over, and I definitely feel like it's not enough black owned athletic wear lines. I don't know too many, so I think you being so young, you still in your 20s, right?
27.
Yeah, man, young fella, y'all, young fella doing it big, and so we need that representation, definitely. So on the brand and asset part of it, with my brand, I always talk about I believe in me, and I believe in you. So I'm always trying to educate people and keep my business owners on their P's and Q's. So what do you feel like? Do you have a slogan right now within MP12 Athletics, wake up, jump up, Get to it. MP12 Athletics. Like, is it any slogan right now, or are you still thinking about that?
Nah, it ain't really no
Okay.
slogan, man. It's a lifestyle that comes with it. You get what I'm saying? We don't do too much into the,
Okay.
do the extra. But yeah,
Okay.
so I like to say one of the slogans that I have just for, and this is as far as a clothing line, man. This is like the lifestyle that travels with you. It's like, man, you want to go to the gym? We got it for you. You want to go to the club? You want to go to the mall? You just want to like vibe out? You want to chill? We got it for you.
This man said the lifestyle that travels with you. So that means when people cop that merch, they can rock it anywhere.
I'm telling you.
So I can go into the church with Creflo Dollar and be like, MP12 Athletic, the lifestyle that travels with you.
Nobody
Hallelujah.
Gonna look at you differently.
Dang, that's all right, man.
Vibes.
So like, I ain't trying to get sentimental and stuff, but like, I know you had to reach a point in your life where you was just tired of like waiting on others. Like, I think we all get to that point, like where we working somewhere, we doing something, and we just like we need a change. And jumping into entrepreneurship is not easy. Like, it's gonna be nights where you got your computer open, the iPad open. You're frustrated. The sales might not be coming in how you want. You got clients calling you at 3 at night. Probably in your case, Coach, send me some drills. Or what you think I need to do to get rid of this lower belly fat? Yeah. Stop eating that damn fried stuff, man. But no, seriously, like, what breaking point in your life that just said, you know, it's time for me to step out and create something? Because like I say, MP12 Athletics is something that you had to go through things in life to make you get to this point to bring this out. This wasn't no overnight stuff, and you already a success because you from West Side Atlanta, correct? Mm-hmm. Yeah, man, I grew up with Josh, y'all, and you already success, man. I'm proud of you, but I just want to know, like, what was that point where you just like, I need to create something like this,
Right. So I'm gonna be honest, man. It wasn't a specific point. I'm one of those people. I just got to make trial and error. Mm-hmm. So I went through a lot of different things to where it was like, man, I know I shouldn't be living like this. I remember one time I give a specific moment where my homeboy, we was out of town, man, and this was 5, 6, 7, 8 years ago. I can't remember exactly, but man, he let me hold 100 bands. I'm like, so I held 100 bands cash, man. And I'm just like, that's kind of like, that's the most I've ever held. But at the same time, I'm like, dang, this it? Like, it can go, just like that. So it was kind of like, man, like, life is a lot more than what we make it. And I'm not saying it's all about money, but I want to impact people. And, if we being honest, you got to make money to be able to impact the people and do what you want to do and just be able to serve your purpose. So I say honestly, man, I just got tired of not being able to provide for like my family, not even my family, but really myself. And I say this: you can't provide for other people's if you can't help yourself. So, hey, man, you gotta. It's gonna sound crazy, but you gotta be selfish at times. I had to come to the realization that people don't always have my best interest. Hey.
He is preaching, y'all. This is bars. Keep going, bro.
Hey, man, people don't. I might tell somebody a plan, or I might be excited for something. They might not have the same energy that I have, man. And I was just like, man, I got to do something about like helping the people that do care, helping the people that see the vision that I see. So I feel like, and I'm still learning. I still have a driving force to this day, man. My parents, my friends, and the more I get into this business, the more that I get educated with my tools, with like training and stuff, the more I want to help people. The more I feel like, okay, I could really do this.
That's a beautiful thing, man. I do feel like a lot of times you see that on social media now, and I always tell people, stop the cap. And what I mean by that, stop the cap, is don't jump into something thinking it's going to happen overnight. Don't be counting other people's success thinking that theirs happen overnight, because it could take 10 years of hard work for that one call, that one person to reach out and be like, well, MP12, I've been seeing you, do your thing for years, and now I want to do a brand partnership, a brand collaboration, or I want my college to wear your brand or something. And people don't understand that is years of work. Like I said, you play college ball, you play high school ball, and you've developed skill over years. And a lot of people like think they can just jump into stuff and keep going, but it don't work like that. Like, you got to really have like when I was in college, like when I had my second degree, I went back business and finance at Georgia State, and I had a marketing class, and it was talking about mission statements in a brand, and like with the mission statement, what is your purpose? What is your SWOT analysis? Like strengths, weaknesses, opportunities, threats. Because along the way, it's going to be those things. You're going to have strengths, you're going to have weaknesses, opportunities, and threats. But if your purpose is strong enough, when the weaknesses come in, the threats come in, you're going to keep going. So with what you're doing, the reason why I feel like your brand already is making noise throughout the nation, I feel like already, because you know your purpose and you're not going to stop. Rather than them people on Instagram, let's just be real, they jump into something and then they get knocked down. They like, you see them post them two things and then they disappear. And I think people disappear because they just, it ain't their purpose.
It be for the money.
It be for the money.
And
And
about that.
yeah, and that's just real, man. So I want to segment into let's talk about the athletic training part, like of MP12 Athletics. Are you training people virtually, in person? What are you actually doing right now, and what is your training style in a sense? You know?
Okay, right now. So actually, I train a lot of athletes. You know, summertime especially, like athletes start coming in. They try and get ready for the season and whatnot. So I've been training a lot of athletes. I actually am working on. I have an app. If y'all know MP12 Athletics, go ahead down.
You got you can't just say that, Julio. You can't just say you got an app and just act like that's just something regular. So you gotta tell the folks how did that process go? How did you? And we'll get back to what you're doing on the app. But how did you create a dang app, bro? You in your 20s? That's unheard of.
You know, it's funny because actually my biggest thing, I ain't gonna say it's my biggest thing, but I want to be the youngest to like make an impact on like anybody I come in contact with, for sure.
You doing?
So I actually said like a few years ago, I was like, man, I want to develop an app. Like I want to do something where I could reach as many people as possible without like having to do a face-to-face. Bam, I came out with an app. Shout out to ATL Techies. He helped me develop the app. Yeah, he helped me develop the app. Eli. He helped me develop the app. We came out, boom, put it out there. So it's really, right now it's with weight loss. You want to tone up, muscle tone, stuff like that. So
so none of that fake BBL stuff. This is
we ain't
natural
doing
stuff.
that, man. My results speak.
For real. So what you gonna do if somebody built like a BMW? You know about BMWs. You know on Motivation we ride, we real. So BMW, for y'all who don't know, it's a body made wrong, and that's just bad genetics. You know what I mean? You can't help that. So what do you do with people you feel like, hey, your genetics just wrong? They try to, I know you have, young ladies and even some young men sometimes, because I heard now they got spray on abs and ab reducer machines and what. Yeah. Like, just tell, like, how do you work through people that's maybe self-conscious about how they look and stuff? Like, how do you, how is that? Because I know there's therapy too in there.
Right. So first thing, man, as a trainer, you can't body shame people, and I feel like you shouldn't do that whether you a trainer or not.
That's
man.
real.
People, and like you said, genetics, man. People
genetics.
Like some people might have trouble like gaining weight. Some people might have trouble losing weight. You just got to keep them like encouraged. You got to be by their side. You got to motivate them. You got to help them. But one thing people don't understand is like you could do all this fitness stuff. You could work out 5 times a week, 7 times a week. But a lot of it is how you eat. If you're not eating right, them results not gonna come.
Y'all heard him, man. Put down them damn Debbie cakes.
Hey, I'm trying to tell you, pasta, all that.
Yeah, all that extra cholesterol and stuff. That ain't good for you. So I know, like with me, like I've been doing I ain't like MP12 yet, but I ain't never really had no neck. So what you do for folks? You know what I mean? That be trying to grow a neck. Like, I'm being real. Like, is there any exercises that, as a trainer, that people can get a neck? I got on the dang turtleneck, y'all.
You trying to get strong neck, or you trying to get a like?
Nah. I just the thing to grow a little bit. There ain't no exercise.
Nah, man. It's shoulder shrug.
Oh, shoulder shrug. Okay.
You can do some little. You gotta take a towel.
Okay, for my posture.
You can do the little. Yeah, man.
Okay.
You can do some
of them.
Exercise.
Now I ain't trying to have no taquillo. I don't know if y'all know taquillo spikes at home. That man neck so goddamn strong. What? I don't want no neck that swole, but I just want to grow a little bit.
Yeah, just
like my boy JD behind the camera, Josh Durant. Shout out to Joshua Durant behind the camera though. I need a neck like that. Just something, you know what I mean? Grow a little bit. But nah, for real. But nah, so that's big, like you said, man. Don't body shame people and I feel like, and then I see a lot of trainers now, like it just seemed like for sure, like you know, it's just like everybody trying to be a celebrity, this and celebrity that. What I love about you, Josh, with MP12, I see you out there, man. I want to commend you because I see you working with athletes, and I done seen some of the athletes you work with doing things at a high level, like college ball. I know you got people in the pros that you have, you know, worked with and things like that of that sort. So how is it? How is it with you though? Like, I'm being real. How is it when you feel like athletes that you have worked with, they felt like they didn't get to where they wanted to get to, unfortunately? And it's not, I feel like, you know, you did what you supposed to do, but how is it training some athletes sometimes and they may not get to that next level of where they really want to get? So how is that for you as a trainer? Because it's not your fault. I know you know your techniques and your style, but how like, what do you do when people feel like they ain't where they didn't get to where they want to get to?
Oh, you gotta think about it, man. So let's say you from high school or even going to the pros, whichever the case is. There's only a certain percentage that's gonna make it. That's the reality of the situation. So I've been training people. I got kids who, you know, they want to do it. They might not be getting the results they want. And me personally, just a little background about myself to kind of help, like, you understand the situation. Like, I went to a D2. I felt like, you know, I should have been at this level.
Oh, for sure. Like, you was definitely cold.
Right. So
you was cold.
You know, just being humble about the situation, but also understanding that it's a lot of politics that go into it.
A lot of politics
that go into
so
it.
you be telling the athletes that, like, y'all, like, because you done been there, so I know you like, hey.
And I feel like that's why I'm in the best position to give back to the community, give back to the kids or whoever that I'm working with, because I've been through the situation.
Right.
I'll tell them, man, look, man, like, I had a client that I got, he's good, man. He's having a breakout year before he got injured. And the thing he said was, man, I don't want to, you know, I don't know if I feel like I want to go to college anymore. Man, I say this, not go to college for football. Let me say that.
Like it's that burnout phase sometimes. Yeah. That happened with me. That happened with me.
That's real.
That's
bro.
real.
Like, it's really like, high school is supposed to be fun. When you get to college, it's a job. Them folk is trying to maintain that scholarship. Because what people don't understand, you sign that NLI or National Letter of Intent. Yeah. Hey man, that's not for 4 years. That's for 1 year. So you gotta earn that scholarship
every year.
Every year, your grades, your athletic performance. So I take pride in like the training aspect, and my biggest thing that I take pride in, and I feel like this is overlooked. I don't want any of my clients having injuries. Injury prone. I don't want you having no injuries. Right. Because like people don't understand. You gotta work. People work hard. You gotta work smart. You can't be training 7 days a week, you know, putting that stress on your body and not getting no rest. You know, and especially you coming from college or high school and then you go to college, man, that's a quick turnaround right there. It's a different speed, it's a different game pace, same thing, college to pro, stuff like that. Right. So yeah, man. That's
real. So tell the people a little bit more about what's inside your app, like where they can find it at, like the MP12. Is it called the MP12 Athletics app or?
Yeah, it's the MP12 Athletics app. You can find it in the Apple Play Store or the Google Play Store and Apple Store for those who have an iPhone, or if you have Android, it's the Google Store. So what's in the app is you get workouts. So I got a free trial. You get there's a men and women's gym and home workouts. If for the membership, there's a paid subscription, $30 per month. We got a nutrition plan. There's more in-depth workouts that go with it, and there's live videos. Right, live video workouts.
And I love that you I talked to, like I say, you know, with me doing the marketing and stuff aspects as well, through my site and stuff like that. I talk to people all the day about subscription-based content. Subscription-based content. That's key. And my thing, and you said how much a month?
30 per month. That's dope. Less than a single session.
So I don't know the math right on this, y'all. So 30 times 100. If he get 100 people, that's what, 3,000? 30 times 100.
Yeah, if I'm not mistaken.
3,000. So that's like 3,000 a month. So when you get to 1,000 times $30 a month, that's about 300,000 a month, or 30,000 a month. Excuse me, I don't know one of them. So that's just dope. So how are you building, like, how are you building that? Are you working on an email list right now to keep building your subscriptions and stuff of that sort? Of like, what are you doing on the marketing side to build your assets as far as your brand and and bring that traffic in right now.
Right. Let me say this because it's funny you asked that.
Yeah.
I ain't did no marketing for it.
Dang.
I ain't did no marketing for
No
it.
marketing.
I do marketing in terms of like I'll put out a post on my story like, hey, look, go ahead, boom, download the app. And you know it's crazy, like, man, there's been a lot of people that have downloaded the app, have kept in touch with, turn their notifications on. You know, it's positive messages that pop up on Monday mornings that I put in, something like that. But man, the crazy thing is I ain't promoted it the way I should, and it's sad because I know what I need to do. I just haven't did it yet.
Yeah.
But yeah, I got a lot of promotion that's coming up. So I'm really my biggest thing right now is I be trying to make everything perfect. Not understanding that, man, it's not gonna be perfect. Put it out there, boom, get the people what they want, and you know you can go back later and make the adjustments that need to be done. That's why I got everything. I'm trying to drop at once. Let me say this about the app too. Athletes, I have something for basketball, football, baseball, really any sport. For explosive workouts. Even with the civilians, I call them civilians if you're not an athlete. You'll have some that bodybuilding, if you same thing, tone up 30-day challenges, explosive workouts, speed and agility, specific positional drills. Those are coming out soon too. But yeah, man.
Wow, that's dope.
Yeah.
So what do you feel like overall though, like health wise, what do you feel like is the biggest thing that athletes are lacking right now, and what you bring to the table that sets you apart from any other trainer, any other course out there or app? Like what sets you apart, you feel like, in your opinion?
The connection.
And they don't got to be humble. You said what?
For sure. The connection. The connection I build with my athletes. I feel like I feel like it's one of a kind because I don't care about the money. Yeah, you got to make money, but like that's not the biggest thing about me. I want to help you become the best athlete or the best person that you could be on and off the field. So when you come to me, you got a brother, you got a mentor, you got a friend. Man, you can always keep in touch with me, contact me whenever with anything, not just football, not with athletics, life, anything. You got a friend in me, like that's just who I am.
You got a friend in me. Head.
I just peeped that.
That's real talk, and I feel that from you because, like I say, I remember I was watching you, man, doing stuff in the sand pits with athletes. You out on top of mountains with folks. I even saw him on top of a house one time. He had the boy backpedaling up the house. The house got, it was like 5 stories, y'all. That man had them deep Dorsey flex. But nah, for real, like, my bad. But I want to, but like, so what do you think the key element with athletes as far as, because it hurts me, man, when I see athletes get injured, like with legs, and it's like, sometimes athletes could plant wrong and they give out, or even like we could switch it to regular people. I saw a girl one time, she walked down the street and her ankle gave out. And I'm like, dang, is that inflammation, girl? Is your bad built?
Yeah.
Like, what's going on? Why people legs and stuff be giving out, and it, like, is it the stretching? Like, what's going on? Talk to me. Like, why now you can't help an injury? Like, say somebody just put their helmet into somebody knee or something. Yeah. But I'm talking about like the non-contact type injuries. Like, why does that happen to people? You know. And where do you think? Training. Yeah, the training, exactly.
It all boils down to the training that you do. So people want to do like, and this kind of goes back to everybody wanting to be, IG famous, have all these followers, get all this exposure and stuff. Man, I really focus on like the little stuff, the little detail. Like, how are you moving? Why are you doing this? Is your knee when you're in a squat, or when you're doing a bench press or something, how is your form? The form when you lift weights and the form that you do things, I break it down to the nitty gritty, man. You got that, the little stuff really matters. So like if I put you in a drill and you're shuffling, like the little stuff, when you sink, if I have you shuffling to the right, boom, I don't need you going up, standing low. And this ain't really necessarily with injury, but this is just kind of understanding like what the
body mechanics type stuff.
Body mechanics, man. You don't have to come up to go back down because that takes a lot more time. If you stay low, boom, you plant, you stick that foot in the ground, it's a lot more explosive when you come out the other side.
Wow.
Or push it back the other way. Yeah.
That's real, man. That's some good information to know, y'all. So Josh, we're gonna segment into like tell the people at the house like what do you think the defining moment of your career and life so far is, and like where do you think that is going to take you to in this future? Because I feel like, man, you got a bright future. You already in your 20s with your own app. You got your own clothing brand. You training people all across the world. You know what I'm saying? What's next and what's the defining moment right now for you that segue into the next thing?
Man, I'm not gonna lie, man. I don't really focus too much on the defining moment. I'm more so like I take things day at a time. My biggest quote right now is like, or motto I say is win the day. And one thing I had to realize, I was so caught up in trying to, I want to do this down the line. I want to go this far, this one. I want to do this, what I want to do. That I'll be looking so far ahead that I'm not focusing on what I'm doing right now. And the thing that does, like if I focus on right now, if I win every single day, and again, the little steps matter. If I focus on every single day, I'll eventually get to the point, all them little steps add up. Example, you spend $20 a day, right? You spend $20, you thinking, okay, like it ain't nothing. By the time you get to the end of the week, that's $100 that you spent. Recklessly. Let's just say recklessly. Not on the stuff that you need to take care of. So yeah, I just try to take things day by day. The ultimate goal, man, though, for real, is just to be able to want a facility.
Ooh, yeah, I like that. What would you call it? Like the MP12?
MP12.
Yeah, MP12.
And right now, I just kind of want to upstairs right now in Georgia, state of the art. And when I say like state of the art, I mean IMG type deal. But I don't want it to be a school.
Oh, okay. I was going to go. I was going to say going into school too.
But see, what I want it to be is, and coming from, I was a college athlete, not really knowing what I wanted to do after school. I just know I didn't want to work for nobody. Man, I want to make athletes and civilians the best on and off the field. So what I want to be able to do is business courses. I want to be able to provide like financial advising, be able to help people, understand entrepreneurship if they want to, or just understand the value of a dollar.
That's dope.
Whatever the case is.
That's dope.
So just being able to help out in all aspects of life, man, that's what I want this to be about. I want this to be a global brand.
For sure.
That people can just look at and be like, man, like that helped me.
For sure, definitely. Yeah. So let me ask you this: if you wasn't training, what would you be doing?
But I'm gonna say this, man. Like, I'd probably be working for somebody because I came from a good family. But honestly, man, like I don't know. I truly feel like training like saved my life.
Dang.
I
that's
truly
all
feel
right.
like that.
That's all right.
I truly feel like that.
That's deep, man. That man said train to save his life, and I love it, y'all. And like I say, that's when we talk about motivation with Erob, man. At the end of the day, what is that gonna be? What is that defining thing that you're gonna tap into and make it like your life? And as far as helping others, which sometimes y'all, it ain't about you. If y'all hear this man, he ain't just making it about him. You notice the whole time he talking about helping others and helping. Y'all be so caught up on yourself, you forget that when you help somebody else with their dream, God gonna naturally help you with yours. Fact. So this man out here giving his all. He don't have to help these athletes, man. Cause MP12, I'm gonna be real with you. Back in 2013, I was training athletes, and I realized that wasn't my purpose. Cause I had one of them athletes. He got thrown out of school the first semester. I'm training with the boy the whole summer. I'm feeding him. My daddy feeding him. My mama feeding him.
Feel like it was wasted, huh?
And that's why I say I know you done had athletes that you done helped, and they just like didn't even care no more. I don't want to do this no more, coach. And you done gave your dang whole life. So I know I was training. Like I said, I was training athletes, and I had jokers getting locked up and other one. I remember one athlete I'm training at. It wasn't 20 minutes after the session. That man on a high-speed chase. On Delmar Lane in West Side Atlanta. This boy was on, I ain't gonna put him out there. He out now. Hey, boy, you know what I'm talking about. But no, that's real. Like,
hold up.
Hold
up.
Yeah.
How you gonna say that? Think you for the slide to the next topic like that, bro?
No, for real. That's why I say I salute you, man. What you doing? And that's what point I'm making to y'all at the house. That's when I realized that wasn't my purpose. Me doing film. Shout out to my boy Josh Durant behind the camera. Me doing film. That's what I love. But I can't do what you do, bro, because I've trained people, and even like some of the girls I train, hey, Zaddy. I'm like, baby, I want my coin.
Yeah,
I don't want no hey, Zaddy.
I let that be known out the gate, bro. Yeah. I'd be like, even if, and then
because you a handsome young man. How's that with the ladies hitting on you? You a handsome young fella.
I be chilling, man. I said that like, that's like, I make sure that's known like off rip. Like, hey man, look, I don't mix business with pleasure. If you want to talk to me, you could like shoot your shot. But if you, I don't do both.
Yeah, you don't
like,
do both.
Hey, man, if you want me to be a trainer, I'm gonna be a trainer.
Yeah. So piggybacking on what I was saying about the like, I know you don't have athletes, man, and people in general that like. Do you ever feel like people waste your time, or do you just say, okay, next person?
I've had that before, and one of my biggest things is like because I'm passionate about this. I don't if you're not serious about it, if you kind of just getting a trainer just to kind of like occupy your time, don't
put it on Instagram.
Yeah, don't come to me. Because I be having clients tell me like, oh yeah, you need to like record this, you need to do, and like I don't do stuff for the camera, man. I'm doing stuff to make you like better. I'm not doing this for the camera, man.
Man, that's real.
Yeah,
man.
like you want the followers, you want the recognition, right. But like at the end of the day, you come tell me, man, I can't tell you how many times I had a client say, man, you done changed my life, you done did this, man, this is better. I couldn't do this before.
Wow.
Yeah, that energy, like that review, you can't match that.
Wow.
They don't get no better than that.
That's real, man. That's why I love it, y'all. I love it. Y'all heard them. So tell the little people as we wrapping up. Tell the little people a little bit about your slogan, Entrepreneur Athlete.
Yeah.
What does that mean? Because when I hear it, I'm like, woo! I'm getting to that money. I'm staying athletic. I'm looking real good while I'm getting to that money. Yeah. Hey, because I'm an entrepreneur athlete. Hey, nah, but yeah,
for sure. Entrepreneur athlete, man. I just I've always wanted to be in the mix of a lot of different things, man. We from Atlanta, so we are celebrities out here for real.
So, for real. Y'all come to our city, real quick. Y'all come to our city, acting like we care. Man, you gonna stand in a line just like everybody else. We all celebrities.
Come on now.
Go ahead though.
Yeah, man. So entrepreneur athlete. I feel like, man, I'm still an athlete. I truly feel like, and I say this, man, in the humblest way possible. Man, I feel like I could go. If I don't even make an NFL team, CFL team, I could at least go compete. You get what I'm saying? So I feel like
the Falcons could use your ass right now. I'm just saying.
They're my boys, man. Y'all gotta get right though. Gotta get right. But yeah, man, entrepreneur athlete. So like, I feel like I'm an athlete. I can still compete in any sport, man. You put me on the field, you put me on the court, anything. Like I'm gonna compete. I'm gonna go get mine. But at the same time, man, I'm an entrepreneur. I need to get to the bag. I gotta understand, financially, I need to take care of my family. I need to take care of me. So that's ultimately what it boils down to. Just being diverse, doing different things, man. So,
that's all right, man. I love it. I love it. So if you can tell the people anything at the house, that we ain't touch on, like what is something that the world should know, man? Like I said, I know you say you taking it one day at a time, but what's something? What's a tidbit of something that people need to know, health wise, life wise, mentally wise, financially? Or what is something you went through that you think you can help the people with that we ain't touched on?
Take care of y'all mental health. That's like self-explanatory. I don't think I need to go into depth about that one, but take care of y'all mental health. Without y'all mental health, man, and nothing else gonna work. I done been in that phase. I done been in that situation, man, and like it's miserable. If your mental health ain't right, you're not taking care of you. It's whatever you want to do is not gonna work. So your mental health comes first, man. Hey, look, forget everybody else. You can't, like I said earlier, you can't help nobody else.
That's real.
You can't help nobody else if you're not right within yourself.
That's real.
So I feel like mental health above physical health and anything else. I feel like mental health is first. That becomes.
Man, I love it, bro. And you so right, man. To even touch back on what he said, like I'm big on anxiety awareness groups and PTSD groups. If y'all who don't know what PTSD means, it's post traumatic stress disorder. Post traumatic stress disorder. And like I say, a lot of people in life, y'all heard them. Like I think a lot of people, you keep going into these bad patterns over and over, and you're going to one thing, one toxic pattern after the next, because you could take care of the physical. You could buy the Gucci, the Louis, the Prada, flex on them, stun on them, Maseratis, but you can't hide. You can't hide what's inside. You can't hide it, and that's gonna come out. It's gonna expose everything else. So y'all heard them, man. Take care of that, man. You gotta take care of that. I know. Me, like I say, I was going through a lot of anxiety and stuff coming up just over and over, and I finally got a therapist one day. We started going through self-affirmations, and that's how I came up with the IBIM stuff. And I'm just like, it's very important, man, to y'all to hear this, man, because you got to take care of it. I know that changed my life. So I appreciate you letting them know that, man.
For sure.
But I want to know, Jay, you ready to say a minute to my boy Billy B. Rob?
What up?
Hey man, we finna bring Billy B. Rob.
Bring him out.
We finna bring Billy B. Rob on, y'all. What's going on, you guys? Welcome back to Motivation with Erob. IBIM, I believe in me, and I believe in you. Now, we're with J-No. What's going on, J-No?
What's up, man?
You know your boy Billy B. Rob had to get you. E-Rob told me to bring myself in, and you know it's about to go down. You ready for trivia time?
I heard a lot about you, bro. Don't do me dirty.
Yeah, man, I will take your girl too. You probably didn't know that.
Nah,
yeah, I'm just playing.
I ain't got one.
Oh, well, excuse me then. But yeah, man, MP12, I love what you're doing out here in the community, dog. I see you, man. But it's time to get this work.
All right.
Okay, it's going down, you guys. You ready? So it's spelling bee time. Let's get it. So, you know, J-No, I know a lot of athletes. I see them sometimes. They're on that field, and they pull them muscles. They pull them hamstrings and stuff and run on kickoffs. And I seen one dude one time. He grabbed some Gatorade and pulled a damn hammy. So I'm going to ask you this. Now, look, you know, as a trainer, people need to train their gluteus muscles too, right?
Uh-huh.
Because what is the gluteus like? What does that help with?
What you mean with that?
Like the gluteus, the muscles.
Yeah, this is it. Get you like squats. All the squats get you right.
Exactly. So that's why I'm about to get you to spell gluteus. Let's go. First word. Let's get it. Spell gluteus.
Gluteus.
Woo! So look, back when I was playing, you know, my goggles, you know, it used to fog up my helmet. So one time I tried to dive for the end zone and end up tearing something, patella tendon in my knee. And you know, I know as a trainer, you know people need to make sure them knees in order. So I want you to spell patella tendon. Let's go.
Patella tendon. Patella space Tendon.
Boy, that boy smart now.
Hey, y'all don't know. I was like that with the spelling bee now.
He's serious about his education. Let's go. So I remember back in high school, you know, middle school, excuse me. My boy Darren Dowdell, shout out to Darren Dowdell. We was at Young Middle School, and we was doing an all-star practice, and he dove for the end zone, and he came down, and he tore something up here, right? And that thing was a clavicle.
Yep.
And you know, athletes, you need to damn stretch. That's what MP12 Athletics is for. So I want you to spell clavicle. Let's go.
I'm glad you asked that, because I messed mine up too. So Clavicle.
I think that's right, y'all. Yeah. He's on a roll. That boy MP12 Athletics, that's a bad boy. You ready?
Come on with it.
All right. We're going to ask one more thing for you. So, I got some for you.
All right.
So, we're going to switch it up a little bit, y'all. Y'all ready at the house? So, this is still trivia, but it's not. You don't have to, you can spell some damn words. I'll give you that. I almost wanted to ask him to spell Giannis Antetokounmpo, but I ain't going to do him like that, because I don't think nobody know how to spell that motherfucking name. Okay. So, you are a trainer, and you tell people to stay active, right? So we did a little research, my team, and we want to know, how long do you think the average American works out weekly? Hours. How many hours does an average American work out?
Boy, that's a good question, because I ain't did that research. Let me tell you something. How much the average American?
Let's see, because we know. We did our research.
The average American. See, I know it's supposed to be done. I don't know what y'all be doing, though. I say this. The average American probably going to work out about 1 or 2 times a week, 30 minutes.
30 minutes? Well, according to the CDC and American Heart Institution, the average American actually works out 7 hours a week. Ain't that crazy? It's a lot of bad built people out here. It's a lot of BMWs.
I gave y'all some leeway. He said
it's a lot of BMWs, but the average American actually works out, J-No, 7 hours a week. Yeah. You learn something new, huh?
Look, man. Hey, look, I know what you're supposed to do. I ain't know what y'all be doing, though.
Yeah, now if you ask the average person in West Side Atlanta, I think we know that's picking up a chicken wing. But that's another point, you know?
You feel me?
All right. So, you got a couple more questions, all right? And you better get this one right. Damn. So,
pressure on.
How many teams, and we had some people add it now, how many teams are currently in the NFL?
What you mean we have 32?
Are you sure about that?
But don't play with me, bro. Yeah.
30. He's right, y'all. Yeah, that was a trap question. Well, that was a trap.
Hold up, no.
Just like I trapped one of the viewers' girls at the house, but that's another story. Okay, let's switch the topic. Okay. So, I got something for you. Now you say you're from Atlanta. Now word on the street, Jay, no, you're actually from Gwinnett County. No, I'm just playing.
What okay? Hey, you slapping the foot in
No, Jay, no, is not from Gwinnett County. I just had
Southwest Atlanta.
Yeah, Erob told me to get him like that. I had to get him. He's definitely a West Side baby. But all jokes aside, Jay, no. Okay, so. You said you're from West Side Atlanta now. Mm-hmm. It's good you brought up Atlanta. Now, guess what? Yeah. Did you know back in the late 1890s, early 1900s?
I'll tell you now, hell no.
Right. That Atlanta wasn't Atlanta.
Yeah, no.
They were called something else, even up to about 1915.
All right.
What do you think Atlanta was called before they were Atlanta? It was another city.
When this was?
1900s.
1900s.
Now you say you're from Atlanta, so you gotta know your research all the way through history.
You know one thing for sure, two things for certain. I don't cap about nothing, so I ain't gonna cap. I don't know.
So Atlanta capital actually was called Terminus. Yep, it used to be called Terminus, Georgia. Terminus, Georgia. Yep. So I just want you, and we actually have a business down in the city of Atlanta. It's Terminus X, and they call it that because that's what Atlanta used to be called. You ain't even know that, huh?
Hell no.
Well, it looks like Gwinnett County's going to claim that. I'm just playing. Hey, you guys. We're going to end it right there. Hey, we appreciate J-No for coming into Motivation with Erob. Billy B. Rob is going to end us out right here. And we love you, J-No, all jokes aside. We love what you're doing for Gwinnett. I mean, not Gwinnett. No, I'm just messing with J-No, you guys. We love what J-No is doing for the community. Seriously, y'all. He's doing things for athletes. He's doing things for your mamas, your daddies, your aunties, your bad bitches. You look good. And he's doing it for everybody, you know. And we love what you're doing, J-No. We love what you're doing for MP12 Athletics. I think your brand, my boy, is going to go very far. I think you'll be worldwide known, not just nation known. You'll be worldwide known. We speak affirmations, y'all. We want to speak peace over J-No. We want to speak life and prosperity over him. We want him to keep believing in himself. And like I said, I think your brand is going to go very far, man. So tell the people at the house, where they can follow you at. And you can just leave them with a nice message. And at the end, I want you to say, I believe in me, and I believe in you.
For sure.
So go ahead and tell the people.
Definitely, man. Again, my name is Joshua Nobles, your favorite entrepreneur athlete, man. You can follow me at MP_J No on Instagram and Twitter. I'm not with the TikTok stuff. I ain't gonna lie to you, man. So just the Instagram and the Twitter again, MP_J No. Again, I believe in me, and I believe in you.
There it is, y'all. Like, we appreciate him for coming for Motivation with Erob, and I want to leave you all with this token that Erob told me to tell y'all. Like, at the end of the day, man, I want you to go for anything you want in this life. You can do anything you want, but you have to take that first step. And like J-No told y'all, you have to do it one day at a time. It doesn't happen overnight. You got to keep pushing. You got to keep fighting, and you will get to the top. I want you all to make sure you subscribe to my channel as well, Motivation with Erob. Follow me on Instagram at Billy B. Rob. Make sure you follow Erob at ATL_Erob. And make sure you visit our website at erob.tv. We want to thank Gold Sun Productions behind the camera as well. And you all go for your goals and dreams, man. We're going to point at that camera on the count of 3. Joshua Nobles, you ready? 1, 2, 3.